you see me? Perfect. I don't know why it does that. You good? Got me? Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, there's a few on already. Yeah, so today's live is fun, and if you weren't here yesterday, I'm going to explain the rules and how it all goes, but it's a giveaway live. So how it works is my lives are done now by donation to help me get my children's book out, The Little Light, A Soul's Journey. So if you want to play a game with me, it's a $15 donation and you get a chance to win. It's a free question, so an extra question for free. Mini reading, which is a 15-minute reading, not here on the live. I'll do it after. We'll connect afterwards. There's free readings in here as well, so full free readings, and also to win a free copy of my book. So it has to be a minimum donation of $15 at one time, and we will also do some free readings. The free readings are, I'm going to change it to every 20,000 likes, just because it was it's really busy trying to fit them all in. So for every 20,000 likes, I will do 5 free readings, okay? So stick around for the entire live, because you can definitely get in there. I am also doing top gifters for reads as well, okay? Yeah, so my name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I'm a psychic medium. For those of you who don't know me, I've been doing my work now since 1993, so almost 30 years. The book that I just showed you, this is my first children's book, and it's called The Little Light, A Soul's Journey. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's the journey of the soul from the other side, coming into this incarnation, what we look like on the other side, what the other side looks like, and what it looks like to choose our lives coming into this incarnation. So it is an amazing book, and I'm working with very closely with an illustrator who's on par with the same kind of understanding of the other side. I had an experience actually when I was 14 where I crossed over and went to the other side, and I was told it wasn't my time to be there and sent back. So I did get a first-hand glimpse of what the other side looks like. So this is a great book to help kids remember who and what they are. You know, as Wayne Dyer used to say, we are a spiritual being having a human experience, not the other way around. All right. So we have a few people on.
Someone says, so nice, can you read a few pages?
No, it's a surprise, but it does start out, yeah, I'm not going to do that because it's a surprise and I don't want to ruin the book.
Maybe on a later video.
Maybe on a later video I will. But what I can say to you is I have done a few videos where I've shown some of the arts and the conception. So you can go to my YouTube and take a look there, and there is a few, it is labeled, I believe, information about my book or something like that. So you can go back and take a look there.
All right.
All right.
We did receive our first donation here, so we can get started.
Perfect.
Someone said, I can't find the link tree.
Okay, so if I don't know what's going on some accounts you can see it, on some accounts you can't. So if you can't find the link tree, just head to my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com. Just go under the little light, there's a donate button there, and you can do your donation there. Just make sure you add your question in if you can, okay? Because it does make it streamline a little faster.
All right. Our first donation, we just received 2 from the same person, Bailey Whitaker.
Okay.
So does that count as one donation?
No, just one donation at $15. Yeah. Yeah.
So Bailey Whitaker asks, when will Montero be coming home from Omaha? And will I be going to the Philippines with MD, and when? Please and thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I'm hearing that it's the fall for the coming home. So it's later this year. I mean, fall's coming pretty quickly, but it feels like it's the fall. And the Philippines, I do feel like there is some kind of resistance, but I do see you traveling there. So just make sure that when you do the traveling, it's during the off season, I think, is what I'm hearing here. So don't do it during the busy season is what I get. So don't go during like Christmas time or, you know, holiday season or Thanksgiving, that kind of stuff, okay? Yeah.
And did you get, when will Montero be coming home from Omaha? Yeah,
okay. That was the first part of the question, right?
All right.
It's all good.
Moment here. Just gotta still have things.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I did mention that once we hit every 20,000 likes, I will do 5 free questions here on the live. Did I mention that already? I did?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just waiting for things to come in?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
All right. Just received our next donation here from Michaela Dundon, who asks, will I be able to afford to go to New York in September?
So yes, it does feel like it might be a bit tight though, honey. So just make sure you're trying to go, don't be splurging with your money basically while you're like going, okay? Because it feels like it is going to be pretty tight. You're going to have just enough is what I'm hearing. All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Can you do me a favor actually and just grab those guys?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Thanks, honey.
We did receive another donation. What am I grabbing?
My amethyst and my pillars there, yeah. Thank you, babe. Awesome, thank you. That's good. All right. Wait. There we go. It's funny how they have to have certain energies a certain way, hey?
All right.
All right.
We received another donation from Veronica Gomez, who donated
$24.
You get entered into the draw.
The draw. I'll do it after I answer your question.
Yeah. All right. So Veronica asks, "What do you see for me for August?"
Okay, so August is a good month I'm hearing for you, honey, and I do feel like, a lot of the stress that's been around you seems to ease up a little bit. It is not gone, it's not going away, but I do see that it's easing up for you, okay, honey? So take this time to do a lot of self-care and take some time for you. Plain and simple, take some time for you, but it is an easier month I'm hearing, okay? I mean, it is your birthday month too, which usually always makes it a nicer month too. All right, let's do the draw. Where's your shaker? Shaker, shaker. Let's give her something good.
For Veronica.
Okay. Sorry, I had two there, but I didn't want to pick up one and
Extra
question. So just send your extra question over to my Instagram, okay, honey? And I will answer you there after the live.
All right. We did jump up quite a bit if you just want to go over everything.
For sure. So welcome to my live, you guys. This is a fun live. It's kind of a giveaway donation live. Donations are helping me to get my children's book out because I am a self-published author. So I do have to come up with the costs and funding beforehand. So all of the proceeds from my lives have been helping me with that. It's very expensive to publish a book, believe it or not, especially an illustrated one. So here on the live, if you want to get entered into the draw, it's a $15 donation. And the things that you can win, it's an extra question, you can win a free mini reading, you can win a full reading, and you can win a copy of The Little Light, A Soul's Journey. So they're fun things to win, for sure. I am also going to be answering free questions for every 20,000 likes that I get, okay? So as soon as we hit that 1,000 likes that I get, okay? So as soon as we hit that 20,000, just make sure you're putting in your questions, okay?
All right.
All right.
I will read out our list here.
Okay.
So in order.
Listen for your names.
Yeah. In order, our next question will be from Lauren, then Terry Powell, then Tara's Organics, then Ali Coco.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So Lauren asks, "Did Baba cheat on me yesterday night? Did he lie to me regarding where he was?"
No, I don't get that. And they're poking me real hard. So no, I don't get that there was an affair or anything like that, honey. I do feel like there is honesty there. Okay, so you're overthinking it a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Terry Powell, who asks, "Will I be able to buy a house and a BMW before next year? Are my manifestations working?"
So your manifestations are working, but I'm hearing that it is 2023 for you, honey, okay? So keep doing what you're doing. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just going to take a little bit of time for the momentum to catch up with what you're trying to create and manifest for yourself, okay? So I'm hearing 2023 for those manifestations to come through.
All right. Our next question here is from Tara's Organics, or Tara, who asks, "What do I need to focus on, or what messages do they have for me? I'm not catching." Thank you, ladies.
So you're definitely getting a lot of messages, and it can be a little overwhelming because it feels like it's continuous with you. So you do have a lot of things coming at you. It's really important that you're paying attention when you're seeing the numbers, is what they're telling me, okay? So what were you just thinking, feeling, or saying in that moment when those numbers come up? Because that's their easiest way to communicate communicate with you, but they have been trying to give you a lot of inspiration is what I'm hearing. So when you get those intuitive inspirational thoughts, honey, it's really important that you record them because you will not remember them. When they're intuitive, they come in and they're out. It's like literally down and out. So you need to either keep a note on your phone or you have to write it down somewhere. Otherwise it's gone. You won't remember it later. And so they've been giving you a lot of inspiration is what I'm hearing. And I do hear that there is going to be a jump start to financial abundance for you starting in September. Okay, so something is changing where it's kickstarting it for you. Okay, so be ready and open and listening to them. Yeah.
All right, and we did just reach 11,000 likes, so keep it up.
Keep it up, yeah. Another 10 and we will do 5 free questions.
All right, our next question here is from Ali Coco, who asks, is there a positive future for David and I? Is he the one?
No, I don't get that David is the one, but here's the thing. David is very closely resembling the energy you're looking for, honey. There's just a few things that aren't quite the right box ticked, okay? So what I do here is this is a good relationship for helping you open and expand and be more mindful for that personality and that energy, but it's not a forever relationship, okay? So just be prepared for that. That being said, it doesn't mean that this isn't a good relationship for you because it really is, and it's an important stepping forward into the right direction, okay? So don't be disheartened that it's not your forever guy, but it's definitely one that is an important relationship, okay?
All right, our next question here is from Michaela Dundon, who asks, hi again, what do you see for me for August?
Okay, so for you, there's a lot of momentum. It feels like there's a lot of things changing, especially when it comes to your stability. So there is going to be a move, I'm hearing, okay? So there's a lot of movement around this month for you. Please take advantage of that because it feels like this is the time for things to be moving in the right direction for you, okay? So don't hesitate and don't hold back when it comes to moving, okay?
All right, our new list here. We did jump up a bit if you just want to go over.
All right, for sure. Welcome. It's hard to see it because it gets really dim when the sun is shining. Okay, so welcome to my live, you guys. This is a giveaway live. How it works is it is done kind of by donation, but you get a lot of extra perks with it. So I do my questions by donation, and then I am doing free readings for every 20,000 likes that I get, okay? So make sure you're tapping that like button. The giveaway part, or the part that's the contest part, it's done by donation. If you donate $15 or more at one time, I will pick out of the little bowl here. And there's a extra question, you got a free mini reading, a full reading, and you can win a copy of my children's book, The Little Light, A Soul's Journey, which is also up for pre-order if you want to go over and pre-order a copy. No, we didn't get any yesterday, right? No. But we are at 90 now, which is phenomenal. I'm super excited about that. All right, you have a list?
Yes.
Okay, so listen for your names.
New list. Someone said, how do you donate? It's not on the button.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on with my link tree. If you can't see my link tree, so normally you donate through my link tree. There's a donate button right at the top, but for some reason it's not showing up for some accounts. So just head over to my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com, and just go under the little light. So it'll be a logo like this, and there's a donate button there, okay? And you can put your donation in there.
All right.
Please try to put your questions in with your donations if you can, okay? All right.
All right, our new list here in order. Our next question will be from Lanisha, then Lafayette, then Elizabeth Martinez, then April McCoy, then Rhodesia, then Shuna, then Melinda Castaneda, then Hanan, then Danielle Hutchins, and then Michelle.
Perfect. So you guys are all next. It looks like those likes are climbing fast. Eh?
Oh, someone said if you Google Rebecca Dragonheart Linktree, it shows up there.
Oh, perfect. You can do that too.
Yeah.
Rebecca Dragonheart Linktree. That does actually.
Yeah.
It's so strange because my daughter here, she has 2 accounts, and on one account she can see the Linktree, and on the other account she can't. So I have no idea what's going on with TikTok that the Linktree is there for some people and not for others. It's very weird. And I tried uninstalling it and putting it back up, and I don't know.
We just reached 20,000 likes!
Holy! Woohoo! Okay,
So
so we'll go through the list and then I will do the 5 free questions, okay? So don't put your questions in yet. Just give us a few seconds. We're going to go through, I think there's like, what, 5 or 6 people first?
There's a lot more first.
There's a lot more
Yeah.
first? Okay, let's do the 5 free first then.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
and then we'll do the list.
All right. So our
Okay,
first
put your questions in.
free question here is from Normie Cabrales, who asks, is my right knee pain serious and will pain go away soon with chiropractor help?
So yeah, it is. It's not serious, but it's definitely a warning from your body. I hear that you will get some reprieve, but I don't feel that it's going to be from chiropractic. It feels like you're going to have to do some kind of physio or something with it. You might be, because what they're showing me is that you're missing some cartilage or something in there that's exposing the inner part of it. So that's where the pain is coming from, but there is treatment is what I'm hearing, okay? And I do feel like for you, probably aqua. So aqua treatment, if you can do water physio, that might be easier on your knee, okay? Chiropractor is not going to fix it, unfortunately.
All right. Our next question is from Sherry Solis, who asks, what's next for myself? She is our top liker.
Ah, lovely. Thank you so much, honey. Okay, so what I'm seeing with you is there is a career change happening, but it's not happening for you this year. It's happening next year for you, but it is a big change is what I'm hearing, and it is going to shift you and propel you into the lifestyle that you've been trying to pull for. So get ready for that change, okay? It does look like there's going to be an offer for you, so it might be where you're working, there's like a promotion or something, but it looks like it's an offer for you to change positions or move up or move into a higher position in this company, okay? And it's happening at the very beginning of the year is what I'm hearing.
All
That's
right.
exciting.
Our next question here is from Sarah0404, who asks, will I ever have a daughter?
You will. I do hear that it's meant, I'm getting 2 years for you. So it's coming, but it's just not yet. Okay, so just be patient. Sorry, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Dana, who asks, will my son be okay in high school? Is there anything I should do to make sure he is?
Yeah, definitely make sure that he's communicating, because I do feel like he has a hard time expressing himself. So communicating his experiences with you, for sure. I do feel like it's going to be okay. It's a tough time, though, you know, and he's a lot more sensitive. He's definitely somebody that I would consider being an empath, so very sensitive energetically, and so you may want to talk to him a little bit about what that means and what that looks like. If you don't know what it means or what it looks like, go take a look on Google what an empath is, and just kind of help him understand that about himself, because it can be difficult in that level of school, because as a sensitive, if you're feeling other people's feelings, there's a lot of judgy energy sometimes. Okay.
All right, and our last free question here is from Hannah, welcome back, Hannah, who asks, is my friend Ashley's second baby a boy or girl? Thank you.
So I hear boy. All right.
All right.
Hope that's what she wants.
Our list here.
So who is the first person on the list again?
Lanisha.
Okay, so it's your turn, Lanisha.
All right. Lanisha asks, will I move to Texas this year? Can you give me any insight on how it will be? If so?
So I'm hearing that you're going to start the process, but you're not moving until next year. So it's springtime of next year is what I'm hearing, and it's definitely going to be a good move for you. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Lafayette, who asks, will I hear from Anthony today? If not, when? We had a little small petty argument Saturday.
So I'm hearing it's going to be 3 days before you hear from Anthony. Okay, so it's okay. You're going to be okay, guys. You'll talk again, so don't panic.
All right. Our next question is from Elizabeth, who asks, will I have a child with my current partner, Sergio? If yes, what month or year? Currently have 3.
So I hear that you will. You're not getting pregnant until next year. I'm hearing it's 4 months into the year, so that's January, February, March, April. So April, you'll get pregnant.
All right. Our next question here is from April McCoy, who sent $20 more! So you get entered into the giveaway, April.
Yay! I'm so excited about that.
And she asks, will my doctor allow me to have surgery for what's on my mind? And if so, when?
So I hear yes, but it isn't as soon as you're wanting it. So it does feel like there's a postponement for it. But it's okay, because it will end up happening. It does feel like there's some kind of a delay that's going to happen. So it's like you'll get the appointment, and then there's going to be a delay, and then it's going to be moved, is what it feels like, okay? So, but you will definitely be able to have it done, I hear, okay? Let's do that. Okay. What do I got?
For April McCoy.
Yay!
Win a mini
It's a mini read. Yay, April! Congratulations, honey. Okay.
You're the first person to win win
You're
that.
the first one to win. I mean, we just did start the game yesterday. So do me a favor. I think, April, I have your email, so I will email you. Just email me a reminder I won the mini read today, and then I will get back to you when we can fit you in to have that done, okay?
All right.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yay.
Someone on here asks, how do I donate to ask a question?
So I'm going to say it the easy way. So if you don't see my link tree at the top of my TikTok, just Google Rebecca Dragonheart link tree, and there's a donate button on there. You can just put in the denomination that you'd like. If you want to get entered into the draw, it's a $15 donation, and then you'll have a chance to win a prize, okay? But otherwise, just whichever denomination there you'd like to choose, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Rhodacia, who asks, will my doctor be able to detect pregnancy today?
Not yet. I hear that it is going to happen this month, though. Okay?
All right. Our next question is from Shuna, who asks, will I continue to be financially stable as I move forward, taking over all my bills and mortgage on my home?
Yes, you are going to be okay, honey. And they're telling me you're going to be more than okay financially speaking, and your stability is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger is what they're showing me. Like, they literally show me it climbing, which just means it's getting easier and easier and easier for you to sustain yourself, okay? And don't think small and don't dream small, I'm hearing from your guides, okay? So dream big.
Someone said it didn't let them donate 15.
Oh, there should be a button that lets you do that. Okay, if you can't do it that way, go to my website, RebeccaDragonheart.com, www.RebeccaDragonheart.com, and go to the little light, because that one, I believe there's an other. It should on the link tree, though, but that's weird. Mm-hmm. Just click the other, and then you can put the 15 in, okay?
Mm-hmm. All right, our next question is from Melinda, who asks, here again, I just want to know if I should let my relationship with Manuel go or should I stay? I don't know what's going on with him. Or are we going through a rough patch and things will be okay?
So you definitely feel like you're going through a rough patch. I do not get the sense that you should let go of the relationship. It does feel like this is one that's worth working through. Okay, so I'm not getting that let it go and move on. That's not the case at all here. So this is an important relationship. It feels like there's some stuff going on internally on the other side. So it's not necessarily anything that you are doing or anything that you can do to fix it. So just be patient and definitely hang on to this relationship, I'm hearing, okay?
All right. Mm-hmm. Our next question here is from Hanan, who sent $24. So, Hanan says, hello, beautiful. I'm Hanan. General reading about love and career. Any advice?
So definitely with you, I mean, there's a lot of love energy around you, which just shows me that love is imminent. It's coming. It's literally around the corner for you is what they're telling me. And it does feel like it kind of bounces sometimes with you because you're not 100% clear on what you're looking for, okay, honey? So I'm going to tell you from your guides, what they're telling me is get really clear on what you're looking for in your partner, okay? Write it down if you have to, visualize whatever it is. I feel like with you, writing it out will be an easy way for you to really make that happen. This person's coming into your life really quickly, I'm hearing, okay? So just be ready for that. Career-wise, I do feel like you're not doing any kind of shifting or anything yet for about 1.5 years, so you're kind of sticking where you are right now, and I do feel like there's going to be a shift happening about 1.5 years from now, okay, honey? So there you go. All right, let's do that.
Oh, yes.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Extra
question. Why do you say it like that? That's a happy thing too.
It is.
So just send your extra question over to my Instagram, okay, honey?
I'm just excited to see all
I know the mini
ones.
reads are fun. The mini reads are definitely awesome, and there's like the full readings in here too, which is worth $500. Just so you guys know. That's a really good one.
All right. So someone asks, how can I get a reading? I've never had one. And another person asked, when will yesterday's video be posted?
Oh, I've already posted yesterday's video. It's up and working now, so you can go ahead and watch it. Now, I had to do it a couple of times. I don't know what was going on, but it wasn't allowing it to go up properly, so I had to delete it and then reload it up. So you can go watch that now. To donate on here to get a question answered, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to play the game, it's a minimum $15 donation. But if you just want to donate and get a question answered, you can do that either through my link tree. If you can't see the link tree, just Google Rebecca Dragonheart link tree, and you'll be able to find it there. And there's a donate button. You can put in a donation there. Okay?
And how to get a reading.
Oh, a reading. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant a donation. If you want to book a reading with me, it's first come, first serve, and you can do that through my website, www.RebeccaDragonheart.com, or you can play and see if you win one.
Yeah. That's worth it.
It is totally worth it.
All right. Our next question here is from Danielle Hutchins, who sent $24. So you get to be in the draw. And Danielle asks, my daughter Fiona would like to know her 4th grade year, or how her 4th grade year is going to go.
Oh, that's so sweet, honey. You're going to make a lot of new friends, I'm hearing, and you are going to have a really good year, honey. So be excited for that, okay? It definitely feels really, really happy. You are a very bubbly person, so it's going to be a fun time, okay? I know that it can be a little bit different when you're getting into the bigger grades, but yeah, you're going to have a fun time and you're going to make a lot of new friends is what I'm hearing this year, okay?
We just reached 40K as well.
Okay.
So
we'll do that in a second. So I gotta do a draw here, right?
So
okay.
for Danielle Hutchins, let it be a good one. I mean, they're all good ones, but
this one? Yeah, I got one. Extra question! So just send your extra question over to my Instagram, okay, honey?
All right.
Just mix it up and make sure I get some good ones. I mean, they're all good. But
we keep doing that. All right.
They're all awesome.
Yeah. Our next question here is from Michelle, who asks, going through a separation, not sure if I should rent or wait to buy. Should I rent or buy, and when will this happen?
Okay, so I definitely get not buying yet. So rent for now. I'm hearing it's about 6 months before you're buying something. So give it that long, okay, honey? It's really important that you do it in the right alignment and the right timing. Okay, so 6 months is when your new home will be ready for you.
All right, so now it's free question time.
Free question time. Good job, you guys. I can't believe that we're already at 40,000. We haven't even been on that long.
All right. Our first free question here is from, one moment, Amanda M, who asks, how will I meet my forever husband? When will we meet? And can you tell me the first letter of his name?
Yeah, so I got it. I got, it's 2 letters. So he goes by his initials, I believe. And it's like AJ or something to that effect, okay? So it's like AJ is what I'm seeing. Those are the initials for him. I do feel like you guys are going to meet. It does feel like it might be through people you know. It's not a family member though, so it does feel like it's somebody in your like friend group or work group. Okay, so it's somebody you know that's going to introduce you guys. And I do feel like that this person's coming in not this year. It's coming in next year for you. Okay.
All right. Our next free question is from Susan Wood 75, who asks, "Will I come into money?"
Yes, but not yet. So I hear it's 2 years before it's happening for you. But honey, don't stress and worry about it because you are bringing in, you've been pulling financially. So you are bringing in those abundant thoughts, okay? So it is going to be okay.
All right. Our next question is from Hannah, who asks, when do you see me and Josh buying a house together?
So I heard 2024 right away. So not yet. Yeah. And you know, it's probably a good thing because right now the market's so crazy. I feel like by 2024 it's going to kind of stabilize, and that might be why you guys are waiting until then.
All right. Our next question is from the WWE podcast, and they ask, any messages from my grandmother Camille?
Yes. So she comes through. I don't know if she was a gardener or not, but she comes through with like a lot of plants and flowers. So that's usually their way of validating. I literally see her just surrounded by flowers and plants and things like that. She's definitely an upbeat energy, very, very supportive of you, honey. Has been watching from the sidelines, so not intervening, but definitely watching from the side. And I do hear that she does sometimes dream time with you, which means that she does visit you in your dreams, okay? So when you dream about her, it's a visitation. It's not just dreaming, okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. She's there to support you. So if you do need help or guidance, feel free to ask her and she will come in and give you guidance and help, okay, honey? She's definitely a very loving, high vibration energy. Yeah.
All right, and our next question here
is our last one?
Yeah, is from Melissa, who asks, will I finally buy a house in 2022/23?
So I feel like you will in 2023, but it's more the end of the year, okay? So whatever's going on, it feels like that's when the timing is going to be right for you. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And we have our new list here, so
Perfect.
I'll just read it out.
Okay, sounds good.
Our next question will be from Lauren. Hello again, Lauren. Then Ishu Kaur 1. Hello again to you as well. Then Cedra. Then Tika Via Meiser. Then MJS 1999.
Okay.
Then Adwood Alyssa. Then Cassie Vale. Then Nyland 77, or Jody maybe. I can't tell.
Okay.
Then Sana, then Alexis Garner, then Comet Pie.
Fun.
Yes.
Okay, that's a big list.
And someone just asks, are these paid readings?
So I'm doing both. So how it's working is it's done by donation. There's a few things going on here. So you can donate and just get a question answered. If you donate 15 or more, you get a chance to win an extra question, a mini reading, a full reading, or a copy of my children's book, The Little Light, A Soul's Journey. Okay, so that's $15 at one time or more. Okay. And that will get you in for the chance to win there. Or you can just keep clicking the like button, and at every 20,000 likes, I'm doing 5 free questions.
All right. So let's get started on our
That's
list
right.
here. We already reached 50,000 again.
Oh my,
Yeah.
you guys are crazy. Look at that. You're doing great.
And someone asks, do gifters get their questions answered too?
Top gifters do, yes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, any gifters, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, our next question here is from Lauren, who asks, will I get the results I need this August to start university this September?
Yes. Yeah. And I didn't get any resistance there, honey. So put the stress away, okay?
All right, our next question is from Ishukawa1, who asks, I apply for a job, will I get it, and when will I start?
Yeah, I do hear you will. And I hear that it's 3 weeks until you're like fully in there. So for whatever reason, it's taking about 3 weeks for that all to be finalized, okay? So don't stress if you haven't heard right away from them.
All right, our next question is from Cedra, who said $24! And Cedra asks, when and how do I meet my person? I hope soon. Thank you.
So I hear for you, your person is coming in. It feels like it's about around May. So it's coming in next year, not this year, but that's okay. It's just because you have to make space and get ready for that, okay? You have to be in a different place. I do feel like you're meeting this person. It feels like an outdoor venue, so it's like you're meeting outside, which means that's how you meet each other. When they show me that, it's like you bump into each other outside kind of thing. So you're gonna have communication with this person for some reason and then hit it off, and that's how that's gonna go, okay? So they're coming in next year for you, so very quickly, okay? So get yourself ready. Make sure you're ready to have somebody in your space, okay? And then we have a draw here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Draw time! Yay! Let's see what we got.
Cedra.
I dropped that one, so hopefully I picked up a new one. A free book! Yay! There you go. If you don't have kids, it's still a good book for adults too. I'm just saying. That's exciting.
That's awesome.
So, honey, I will need you to send me an email, and the book's still in the finishing stages, but once it's ready, I will send you a copy, so I will need your address and stuff, okay? That's exciting. I love it.
All right, someone said, I don't see the link tree. How do I donate?
So if you can't see the link tree, somebody was saying if you Google my name, Rebecca Dragonheart link tree, it comes up for you. For some people, they're seeing it still, and some people aren't seeing it here on TikTok. I'm not 100% sure why.
All right, our next question here is from Tika via Meiser, who asks, general reading.
So with you, Tika, okay, so they're showing me a lot of, this month is get out of the house, get out and be around people, because there's a lot of new people coming into your life, specifically in August, okay? And these are going to be very pivotal, important people that are going to help kind of move the direction of things for you, okay? So get out of the house, make sure you're out and about and you're taking advantage of being out with people in different kinds of ways. So going to the movies, going to dinner, that kind of stuff, okay? So make sure you're getting out. It's super important. For whatever reason, somebody important is going to be, you're going to be meeting this month, okay?
All right, our next question here is from MJS1999, who asks, my boyfriend Angel and I have been having a lot of problems lately, and I'm worried he's being unfaithful. Will things get better for us anytime soon?
Yeah, I don't get that he's being unfaithful, honey, so I'm just going to put that to rest for you so that you're not stressing about that and thinking that that's coming in. I do see that it's gonna be this like low energy for a while. The most important thing here is that we're communicating, okay? So don't just close up. Don't keep your feelings to yourself, because if you do, you're going to start resenting, and that's not a good place to be in the relationship, okay? So it's really important that communication stays open.
Our next question is from Atwood Alyssa, who asks, what's love have for me?
I love the way that you just said that. So they told me, I hear 7 months, you're going to have your person coming into your life. So if you're in a relationship right now, it's not the one for you. Your person, your soulmate, the one that you've been calling and waiting for, is coming in 7 months, I hear, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Cassie Vale, who asks, is there any info you could share about an upcoming move? Will it happen in 2022?
Yes, it is going to happen in 2022, but here's the thing, honey. Make sure that we're not just jumping on the first thing that comes along is what I'm being told, okay? So be picky. Otherwise, you're not going to be happy with the move is what I hear, okay? So make sure that it ticks all of the boxes for you. If there's anything that doesn't match what you're looking for, please do not take it, but I do feel that it is going to happen. It's more towards the end of this year, though. So it's not happening like within the next month or two. I feel like it's more towards the end.
We just reached 60K!
Oh, wow, you guys. That's fantastic. Okay.
So we're almost on this list.
Okay, yeah, as soon as we're done this list, I'm going to do 5 more questions. That is amazing, you guys. You guys rock.
All right. Next question here is from Jody Nyland, who asks, will my daughter Bryn and Luke still reconcile?
Yeah, I do feel that there is still reconciliation. It's just going to take a little bit of time, honey, so just be patient, okay? They're a little bit stubborn sometimes. That's what it feels like. It's like stubborn energy. But I do feel them coming around.
Someone asks, is there a $15 to $20 option to donate? I don't see it.
Oh, I don't know. With the link tree, there should be, but maybe it's not showing up. If you're not seeing it on the link tree, just go to my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com. Go to the little light, so it looks like this, and there's a donate button there, which I know for a fact has other, where you can put in a $15 donation if you'd like to, okay?
All right, our next question here is from Santa, who says, hi there, Rebecca. Just want to say you're awesome. My question is that I'm separated from my husband currently. In the future, will my husband Raheel and I get back together?
So I don't get that you guys are going to reconcile in the sense that you're coming back together in a relationship, but I do see that there is going to be communication, and there's definitely going to be some amicableness. So I do feel like there's going to be a friendship that comes from it, okay? So don't be hoping for the relationship to get back together, because that's not something that I'm seeing for you. I do see somebody else coming into your life early next year, okay? Is that the last one on the list? Because we have 5 questions to do for free, right?
No, 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So Alexis Garner is the next one, but they didn't put a question. They just put $24. So
Okay, honey. So what's the name?
Alexis Garner 16.
Okay, so if that's you, honey, can everybody just pause for a second with their questions? Can you put your question in here on the live, honey, so that we can get it, and then I can do your draw. Okay, so we're gonna watch for you.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so just put your question in. I see you. I forgot to add my question to my donation.
Yeah,
we got that.
So if you can just put it in here, honey, we're waiting for you, okay?
And someone asks, is the list still open?
Yes, yeah. We've only just begun. I mean, I guess we've been on for a little bit. Time flies when I'm doing these with you guys. I don't know if there's like some kind of, I don't even know, because the hour and a half goes by so fast.
All right, well, I'll just, while we're waiting for that, I'll skip ahead to our last question.
Yeah.
So Comet Pie, who said $24 asks, have I made a mistake with my interactions with them?
No, honey, it's definitely a lesson learned, but no, I don't feel like it's a mistake. It does feel like this is, it's going to all smooth itself out, so don't panic and don't worry. It does feel like this is the right thing that you did, so don't worry, okay?
All right.
All right.
Alexis Garner asks.
Oh, wait, we gotta.
Oh, sorry.
Draw.
Comment pie. Comment pie draw first.
It's like, wait, we gotta draw. I forgot. Extra question. So send your extra question to my Instagram, okay, honey? And now we'll do hers.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, guys.
Alexis Garner asks, when will I meet the person I'm going to marry and possible initials?
Mm-hmm. So I got a P right away, and I'm hearing for you it's about 1.5 years before the person comes in, but the timeline is not set, which means that it can change depending on you, okay? So what they're telling me is that if you make space for this person and you do some healing from your past relationships and letting go of some of the things that still make you mad, that will bring that timeline in sooner, okay? But right as it sits right now where you're at, it's 1.5 years from now. Oh, wait.
All right, and a draw.
And I get to give you an extra prize.
Woo!
An extra question. That's good, fun stuff.
All right. Now we can do the 5 free questions.
Now we can do the 5 free questions, guys. Go.
All right. Our first question is from Beatrice, who asks, any suggestions on how to connect with my spirit guides?
Definitely. So with you, honey, just start communicating. I mean, you do communicate with them already, and I know that you are seeing signs that they're trying to communicate back. The very easiest way to communicate with your guides is to just start talking to them and asking for signs that they're around. When I first started communicating with my guides, I asked them to show me blue butterflies. You can pick whatever you want, but ask them to show, if you're real and you're here, show me X, Y, Z, okay? And then as you're starting to communicate with them, what they like to do is use numbers, okay? It's the easiest way. I don't know why, but it helps. It's easy for them to manipulate numbers or make us see number sequences, okay? So when you see things like 111 or 1234 or 1010, that kind of thing, and it just seems like it stands out more, then you got to go back to, what was I just thinking, feeling, or saying? And then the number sequence is the way your guides are communicating back to you, okay? So just practice that. It'll be nice and easy. I do have a whole playlist on how to communicate with your guides. If you want to go watch it, it's at the top of my TikTok here.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question is from BKLYN Chica.
Okay.
I think it's Brooklyn too.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Will my husband and I reconcile? Will we learn how to communicate?
Yeah, I do feel like you guys are meant to be together. So the way that the energy is like trying to bring you guys back together, and you will learn to communicate with one another. I think what you guys have to practice is the need to always be right in the situation, because, you know, if you can look at it from a less I'm right, you're wrong situation, the communication can flow a lot easier is what I hear, okay?
All right, our next question is from Stephanie Talbot 51, who asks, any advice on how to achieve my goals for my music career?
What is this here?
What is what?
This on my here. I don't want to press it because I can't read it.
It says you're using too much memory, which may cause the system to crash. Please close apps running in the background if you're.
I don't have anything open in the background.
Okay.
Hopefully that doesn't affect it.
Hopefully not. If I freeze, I'm sorry. Okay.
Do you need the question again?
Yes, I do.
Stephanie Talbot 51 asks, any advice on how to achieve my goals for my music career?
Yeah, so exposure is really important. I don't know why that's coming up on my thing.
It's okay.
Okay, exposure is really important. So what you got to do is make sure you have a lot of social media platforms where you're doing videos and you're interacting with people is what I'm hearing. So exposure. So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, I don't know, there's lots of different music platforms as well, but they're just showing me you getting your exposure that way, okay? So do some covers, that kind of stuff, okay? Make sure you're dotting all of your I's and crossing all your T's though, okay?
All right, our next question here is from Lena, who asks, will Steven eventually contact me again?
Yeah, I do feel like that it's going to take a little bit of time, but yes, there is going to be contact.
All right. And for our last question, 1 second. Katie asks, more kids in my future? When?
Yeah, I do hear you're going to be pregnant next year is what I'm hearing. So yes, you are going to be pregnant next year.
All right.
One more though. I'm only hearing one more.
I'll read out our list here. So in order, our next question will be from Kennedy Thompson, then Catherine Z, then Beatrice, then Veronica Gomez, then Ishu Kaur again, then SK Reyes, then Michelle.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
So let me get back up there.
And make sure you guys are still hitting that like button, because again, every 20,000 likes, we're going to be doing the 5 free questions too as well.
I said Kennedy Thompson.
I believe that's who you said first, yes.
Kennedy asks, when will Brian ask me to be his girlfriend? Is there any advice for us moving forward together so the relationship can be healthier than before? Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's like this month, so it's going to happen very quickly, I'm hearing. And I'm going to say this, it's really important, open communication, okay? So don't be hiding your feelings this time around, okay? So be open and communicative. Yes. All right, our next question is from Catherine Z, who asks, what career path is meant for me?
So Catherine, they show me that you are meant to work, you're here to help people. So you are a helper person. So anything that has to do with helping others heal, specifically, you could be a nurse if you wanted to, or you could do therapy. They show me that as well, because you're good at listening and talking for people. You help people with solutions very easily, and you're very empathic as well. But you could also work with animals, they say, okay? So anything where you're helping the people around you. That's what I'm hearing for you, okay? If you are doing a job that doesn't allow that, you're not going to be satisfied, okay? You could even go into HR, but it just has to be that you're helping.
All right. I do see some people are saying, I did not hear my name yet.
Okay, if you haven't heard your name yet, don't worry. We go through the list as it's received, so we will call out the list as we're going along, okay?
And someone asked, how do I get a reading?
So just at the top of my TikTok, there should be a Linktree button. If you don't see the Linktree button, you can just Google Rebecca Dragonheart Linktree, or if you want to, you can go to my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com, and just go under the little light. There's a donate button there as well, okay?
All right, our next question here is from Beatriz, who asks, is Stephen R. and I going to reconnect? We had a strong connection, but it abruptly slowed down. I really like him and hope there's a reconnection. Do you know when we'll reconnect? Should I reach out or wait?
Yeah, so the sense that I get, honey, is that there is somebody else in the energy right now, so the reconnection isn't happening for you guys right now. I do get the sense that there will be an opportunity in the future, but it feels more like later next year, not this year, okay? So there's so much going on there that it's just not going to happen this year is what I'm hearing for you, okay? So just give it some time, okay?
All right, our next question is from Veronica, who sent $24.
Yay, Veronica!
My goodness. Veronica asks, anything I need to worry about regarding my kids? They start college this month.
Not at all, honey. Your kids are going to be totally fine. I just got validation of that. Both of them are going to be fine. And you know what's really great is that they both have their own spiritual support team, and they're both going to be, you know, pretty successful at what they're both going into here. So it's not going to be the same kind of struggle as it was for, you know, one of your children, as we know. So it is going to be a better experience on all rounds here. Okay, so don't worry. Okay,
all right,
let's get something. I got something
for Veronica.
Yay! Mini read! Congratulations, honey. So just email me to I mean, I probably won't forget, but just email me to let me know that you want a mini read. Yay, that's so fun. I love it.
All right, our next question here is from Ishu Kaur, who sent $25. So Ishu asks, does Kamal know about me? If I send a request, will there be communication?
All right, so I hear no. It's really important you're careful about how you interact here is what I'm being told, okay? So just be careful on your interactions, honey. It's really important that you're not, just not pushy in your energy here, and allow things to kind of flow the way they're meant to, okay?
All right. Our next question here is for... Oh, wait, no. We have to do a
draw. Yes, there's a draw.
Just kidding. For Ishu Kaur.
I love you, Maggie. There we go. Extra question. Yay.
All right. Now our next question. SK Rays asks, hi, where do you see my marriage going? Is it worth hanging on to?
Definitely. It's definitely worth hanging on to. It does feel like there's a lot of struggle, and you guys are going to have about 7 months of it, but you are going to work it out, I'm hearing, okay? So don't give up is what I am hearing for you. Okay?
All right. Our next question is from Michelle Morga, and this is the end of our list.
Okay.
So Michelle asks, will I ever meet my soulmate and when?
Yeah, for you, it feels like it's coming in next year. It's a little bit later next year, so I'm feeling more late fall. Okay, but this person is coming in, and I do feel like you don't have to do anything, honey. It feels like you're ready. It's just that's when the alignment is for you guys.
All right. Just while I am doing this, do you want to go over it?
Sure. And that thing keeps popping up. I hope it's not like freezing every time.
It's not.
No, it's good. Okay, good. Okay, so she's gonna write out the list. So we'll call out everybody's name, just as a reminder here. Keep clicking that like button, and every 20,000 likes we're going to do 5 free questions, okay? If you are new here, I am a indie author, which is just a fancy way of saying I'm a self-published author, and this is my first children's book. It's called The Little Light, A Soul's Journey. I'm trying to reach 2,000 pre-orders. I'm at 90 right now, so if this is a book that would interest you, and I will tell you a little bit about it, please go over and pre-order a copy. So this book is a book I actually channeled over 20 years ago, and it is about the soul's journey from the other side coming into incarnation. It's about what the other side looks like, what we look like on the other side, because we don't look like we do here, and what the journey of picking our life and our experiences and the people that are coming into our lives here looks like. Okay, I had experience when I was 14. I crossed over, went to the other side. I was told it wasn't my time to be there and was sent back, but I got to have a glimpse of what the other side looks like. So if that sounds like something that would interest you, you can pre-order a copy. That really helps me a lot in prepaying for everything, because as a self-published author, I have to cover all of the costs, the illustrator, the printing costs, all of that up front, okay? If you do want to join our game, it is a $15 donation or more. And then you have a chance to win an extra question, a mini reading, a full reading, or a copy of my book. So that you can do through either my Linktree, or you can do it through my website if you'd like to. And my website is www.rebeccadragonheart.com, and the donate button is just under the little light.
And we're almost at 80,000.
And we're almost at 80,000. So once we get to 80,000, I will do 5 free questions. You guys are awesome, by the way.
All right. Our first question here is from Stasha Robinson, who asks, how does Napoleon feel about our connection, and what do you see for me and Napoleon this month?
Okay, so I do feel like you guys are getting closer. So they literally show me close, 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 okay? So it is building to being a good, strong relationship. They do caution you to take it slow. Please don't rush into anything, but that you guys are going to move into being in a relationship together is what I hear, okay?
Right, and we just hit 80K!
Holy cow, that was so quick.
All right.
All right, so we're going to go through our list, and then we'll do the...
Yeah. So I guess I should read out the list. I just kind of jumped into the
Oh,
question.
you haven't read out the list yet? Okay, so let's do the 5 questions quick then.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Okay. So put your questions in, guys, and we'll do the 5 free ones right now, and then we'll do the list.
All right. So our first question here is from Avi, who asks, is Ron my person? Will he make things official between us? If so, when?
Yeah, you definitely feel like this is it feels like the right person for you, okay? Vibrationally speaking. I do feel like the officialness of it is happening. It does feel like this month, but a little bit later this month, okay? So let things kind of unfold naturally. Don't rush it. Don't get scared and be like, okay, we have to make it official now. Allow things to unfold on their own, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Veronique, who asks, is my grandma still with me? I haven't felt her around lately.
Yeah,
Maybe
definitely.
Veronica.
Yeah, definitely. I do feel that she is, she tries to give you signs that she's around. So she leaves you coins, she leaves you feathers. She also plays with the lights, she tells me. So she's still around. She's showing me a cat. So I don't know what the cat is, but that's usually their way of validating that it's them. The cat is important is what I'm hearing from her, okay? But she definitely does still try to leave signs that she's around. You're maybe just not noticing them as much, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Leon200178, who asks, could our communication improve in a healthy way with him after our upcoming conversation? Please.
So, yeah, it's going to take work is what I'm hearing, okay? So your guys are telling me it's going to take some effort for that to happen, but yes, it will, it can happen. So don't give up on it, and don't do it lightly is what I'm hearing, okay? So really be honest and open and just speak your truth, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Candy, who asks, will I get to buy a home? If so, when?
2024, I heard. Okay, so it's just going to take a bit of time for you to get there.
All right, and our last free question here, one moment, refresh, is from Jessica, who asks, should I become self-employed?
Oh yeah, yep. I'm getting bells and whistles and all of that. So yes, honey, it's going to take you about 2 years to be successful at it, to the point that you're comfortable with it. But yeah, I hear for sure. You're an entrepreneur at heart anyways. You hate working for the man. So yes. All right. That's our 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
so
right.
we'll read out the list. You guys listen for your names, okay?
Our new list in order. Our first question will be from Port Luca Wiecki, then Candy Bryn, then Henderson M., then Shalina Kumari, then Spiritual Lauren, then Terry Powell.
Perfect. So you guys are all next, okay?
All right. Cord, I'm going to assume it's Courtney, I believe.
Okay.
Asks, who am I meant to be with? Is there a name or letter that comes to your mind?
So right away I see an M, and this person is so much your equal is what I'm hearing. It's going to be the balance for you, okay? Very genuine, good-hearted, loving, caring individual, honey. Yeah.
I do see a few people say, I donated, but my name wasn't said. I didn't hear my name. I donated on the website.
So if you haven't heard your name yet, we're just going through, so we read the names in chunks. Otherwise, it would just be too much. So just stick around and we will call your name, okay? So if you haven't heard it yet, chances are we just haven't gotten to you yet. Yeah.
Someone said, you froze when you answered mine about the apartment for my kids.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it'll probably be fine on yours when you upload it to
Yeah,
YouTube.
I will upload to YouTube so you can watch it there. And if you find that you go on it and it freezes, it doesn't usually freeze when I go on the YouTube or when I upload it to YouTube. But if you do find that, you can always just send me a message on Instagram, okay?
All right, our next question is from Candy Bryn, who says, hi, can you tell me when Daniel and I will have kids? Thanks.
So they're telling me within 2 years, honey. You're going to start within 2 years. There's going to be a child in hand. That's how they said it.
All right. Our next question here is from Henderson M, who said $24. And they ask, you said you see more babies in my future. Wondering when you see that happening.
So I hear you're going to be pregnant for next year. So you're going to be fully pregnant next year. It's happening then. So be ready. Get your body ready is what I hear, okay? So make sure that you're taking good care of yourself and you're getting your system prepared to be able to carry, okay? So eating healthy, taking good care, getting a lot of rest, that kind of thing, okay? And this is...
Banana pick! Let's pick!
Wait, I got one.
Extra
question!
Yay!
Congratulations, honey. So just send your extra question to my Instagram, okay? And just make sure you let me know that you won one of the questions here.
All right, our next question here is from Shalina Kumari, who asks, will I have a career change and when?
So I hear you will, but it's not until a little bit into next year. So I'm hearing it's early spring for you. There is going to be an opportunity for a whole different company to be working for is what I'm hearing, okay? So just wait until then. Do not give up on where you are right now. Stick where you are. And then by then you will be able to transition into a new position somewhere else.
Okay, our next question is from Spiritual Lauren, who asks, when will Baba be officially divorced? When should I start to expect more effort from him?
So it feels like it's going to take some time still. These types of things do take a bit of time. So be patient is what I'm hearing. I feel like it's like the finalized stamp and all of that. It's about 2 years before that is all finalized, okay? But that's like paperwork and everything. I feel like there's going to be some more effort happening a little bit sooner than that, actually a lot bit sooner. By next year, there's going to be a shift in the way things are, but definitely until then, you can't really move forward completely is what I hear. Okay?
All right. This is the last question on our list.
Okay.
So Terry Powell asks, I want to start an Airbnb business. Will I be successful with it?
Yeah, I hear it's definitely a great idea for you, okay, honey? Just make sure that it does feel like you're going to partner with somebody or there's going to be somebody who's assisting in it. Make sure that they're on board with things the way that you want things to be, okay? So don't let anybody take it and take control of it.
All right.
Okay.
That was the end of our list here,
Okay.
so I'm just going to refresh.
All right.
Our new list in order. Our next question will be from Course Luca Wiecki. Hello again. Then Berenice Martinez. That's a nice name. Then Lenny. Then Sana.
Okay.
All right? So I'll read those now.
Okay.
And I do see some people are asking, I'm new here, how do we donate? And someone said, I donated, but it wouldn't let me ask a question.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Once you hear your name, if the question isn't in there, we'll be able to ask you here, and then we'll give you an opportunity to put it in on the live, okay, honey? So don't worry about that. Once your name comes up, then we'll know right away. So that will happen. And the other one just wondered how to donate. So there should be a link tree on the top of my page. If you can't see the link tree, just Google Rebecca Dragonheart link tree, and then you can make a donation there. If you want to join the draw, it's a $15 donation or more, but you get awesome prizes. So it's an extra question or a mini reading, which I don't offer any other way except for through this, full reading and a free book. So those are the prizes.
All right. 1 second. Our new list. Did I already read it?
Nope.
No. Our new list in order. Yes, I did, didn't I?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
we
I
did,
did.
because Santa was the last one.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So I will read the questions then. Sorry, there's a lot going on in my brain.
There's a lot going on here.
All right. Our next question is from Court Lukawiecki, who asks, any messages from my loved ones?
Mm-hmm. So, honey, they have been trying to get your attention, is what I'm hearing. And so you have been seeing them. You've been seeing movement, and you've been hearing them, and that's their way of being like, hey, we're around. So it's really important that you're acknowledging us. When you feel something come into your space, it's really important that you're asking, who is this? You have a lot of activity around you, is what I hear, and it's mostly because you can feel the other side. And so your family comes around a lot, is what I'm hearing. Okay, somebody has touched you. I do feel that somebody sat at the end of the bed. So there has been, a lot of activity, and it's important that you start communicating with them a little bit more. Okay, what I hear is there's nothing negative. It's all family, and it's all positive people. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. And I do get the sense that sometimes you're not sure it's real or not. Okay, you can ask for validation. So say to them, okay, if this is so and so, make the lights go on and off, or make the lights flicker, or whatever you'd like to. Okay, but it's really important that you know that you are feeling them around you. It's not in your imagination.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Veronice Martinez, who sent $24.
Yay!
So Veronice, I hope I'm saying that right, asks career path and finance.
Mm-hmm. So with you, it does look like you're going to start something in 2023. It feels a little bit later in 2023, so something is shifting around your career, and you are self-employed, is what I'm hearing. So it is you being in charge of everything. I do get the sense that you're going to have some kind of an online store. So do a little brainstorming for yourself to see what that's going to look like, but it does feel like it's like health and wellness stuff. Okay, so focusing your attention in that direction. Financially, honey, the next 2 years it's stable, but it's not that abundance that you're trying to go for. I hear for you 2024 is your big year for money. Okay, all right.
I
love this part. This part's the best part.
Woo!
I got one. Extra question.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question is from Lenny or Laney, who asks, any messages want to come through from my past loved one?
Mm-hmm. So for you, honey, somebody uses music, and when I hear this, it's always the lyrics of songs. Okay, so when you hear certain songs and it triggers you remembering somebody who's crossed over, that is a message from them. Okay, it's really important you understand that. I keep seeing there's like a bunch of cats. So I don't know what the cats mean, but there's a bunch of them around you. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of cats, and I don't know if that's just their way of validating that they're around or what, but you may know what that means. Literally, it's like the way that you would imagine it, like a cat lady, like that many cats. It's a lot of cats, okay? They're around you at all times is what I'm hearing, honey. So you are not alone, and that's, I think, the main thing you need to hear is that you're not alone and that we're here supporting you, okay?
All right. Our next question, and this is the last on our list, is from Santa, who says, hi there, will I ever be a practicing doctor in Canada/US? I'm currently studying for my Canadian exam to be a doctor, but I'm unsure where I will become a resident doctor. I hope I pass.
So I'm hearing that you will pass. I'm not worried about that. I do see you landing in the States, honey. So I do see, even if you're doing your training or whatever it is you're doing now in Canada, I hear that you will be ending up in the States. Basically, pretty much right away. So you're not sticking around in Canada, basically, is what I'm hearing, okay?
Someone said they got confused by the donation button being under the book. If you just want to explain that.
Okay, so if you go to my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com, you'll go to the little light. So it'll be this. You'll see this picture, and there's a donate button there. That's what I mean by that, okay? So then you can pick one of those denominations. If you want to do the $15 donation, there's a other, and you can put the $15 in. Mm-hmm. And then you get a chance to win a prize.
Shall we do a couple free questions while I'm just making our new list here?
Sure.
All right.
Are we at the mark?
We're at 90,000.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it.
All right. Diane asks, are we moving and how will that go?
Yes, I do hear that it's time. So they're like, the energy feels very pushy. So yes, We have to do this, and I do feel like it's going to be better for you. Okay, so whatever's happening or the energy that's there, it needs to shift anyways, because it's not pleasant.
All right. Our next question is from Christy_Bermudez, who asks, will Monica have a girl?
I heard boy. Sorry, honey. All right. You got your list?
Yeah, I'm just going to do the ones that are from the website so that they aren't feeling left out.
Perfect. I know, because you have to go to different places now, right? Sorry, honey.
That's okay. Hanan sent $15 but no questions, so they get entered into the draw.
Yes.
So Hanan, if you are still there, feel free to put in your other question.
Yeah.
And Jessica Fernandez asks, hi again, a general reading, please and thank you.
So for you, what I'm hearing is August is an important month to get things in order, okay, honey? So whatever's going on in your life, make sure that we're getting things in order in August to prepare for what's coming up for you for the rest of this year, okay? So don't leave anything to last minute, they're saying. Make sure that everything is... so don't procrastinate, basically, is what they're telling me, to make sure everything is done fast and in timing, okay?
All right, and Jessica Fernandez sent 2, so she also asks, will Daniel reach out to make plans and want to see me again? Thank you.
Oh, yeah, definitely, and I feel like it'll be this month that there's communication there.
All right, and Hanan is here, and she sent
perfect.
$15,
Yeah.
so that's entered. Hanan asks, I believe this is Hanan, asks, will my sister get a scholarship to study medicine, and will it be in our country or abroad?
So I feel your sister is going to be studying abroad now. I feel like it might be a partial assistance. It's not fully covered is what I'm hearing for her, okay? So, but I do feel it's abroad. Okay? And draw time! Let's see what we got. I got too many in my hand. Extra question! So just send that to my Instagram, okay, honey?
All right.
It's getting smaller in my little pile here.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes, okay, that's just Fernandez. Sorry, it's
okay.
A little bit
I know
more
it's a bit
convoluted
confusing
without the link tree.
Yeah, sorry, honey.
That's okay.
I don't know how to fix it. I tried. I undid it and then put it back in.
It's apparently all over. TikTok is just like that.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. I do have our new list here. So our next question will be from Lilani, which is a very nice name.
Very nice, yeah.
Then Alexis Garner, hello again. Then Brittany. Then M. Skiara Harb. Yes.
That one was hard for you.
Then Jacqueline Viacana. Then Holly. Then Franny Poo.
That's cute.
Then Taikisha Scott from
hello, Taikisha.
Then Jennifer. And then Ali Coco. And then D.I. Struble. Okay?
Okay.
I do see, yes. Lenny, I do believe you read that. Yeah. Lenny, we read your question. Lenny Vega.
Oh, yeah, we've already done it? Yeah. So I will, if you missed your question, honey, I will be uploading the video to YouTube once it downloads from TikTok. It sometimes can take a little bit, especially because mine are a little bit longer.
It was 4 questions ago that we read.
Okay, so mark it now for yourself. It'll be 4 questions ago, so this far into the live, okay, honey?
All right. So our next question here is from Lilani, who asks, Lilani asks, will Daniel and I get back together?
Yeah, it does feel like you guys have a reconciliation in store for you guys, okay? So this time, they're basically saying don't take for granted this opportunity, okay? Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Alexis Garner, who asks, can you tell me what's coming up for my finances?
So I hear with you, more towards the end of the year, there's a shift where things seem to be increasing and improving, okay? So it's more towards November, December for you. So, be a little bit less spendy with your money until then, is what I hear, okay? But things are going to be improving towards the end of the year, okay?
All right. Our next question is from, one second. Is from Brittany, who asks, can you tell me about my love life /person? I feel it coming soon. Thank you. That's Brit021.
I definitely hear September for you. So that is very soon it's coming. And I hear the name Daniel, so I'm just going to say it. This person is coming into your life pretty quickly here.
All right.
All right.
Our next question is from Skia Raharb. Yes, who asks, "Hi Rebecca, I'm currently single. Is there anything in love coming for me anytime soon? If so, any initials or on how/when we may meet? Thank you."
Yeah, I got an H, and this person is coming in within 4 months, I hear, for you, okay? So be ready is what they say. Make yourself ready and available for it.
All right, our next question is from Jacqueline Viacana, who asks, "Will I get the final restraining order and custody order this upcoming court date? Any additional guidance?"
So you're going to get a partial custody, I'm hearing, for some reason. So it's not fully finished. You are going to have to go back to court, I'm hearing, okay? So just be prepared, honey. Staying calm, that's the most important thing for you, okay? Stay calm, okay? And presenting yourself in a good light is important here.
All right. Our next question here is from Holly, who asks, "Is Michael worth fighting for? Also, any messages from spirit guides?"
So what I hear is yes, definitely. It is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I feel like you guys can make it through it. So yeah, it's worth it. Your spirit guides want you to trust your intuition more, honey. That's the biggest thing that they say to me. You're very empathic, so trust what you're feeling.
Okay. Our next question is from Franny Poo, who asks, "General, please and thank you."
Okay, so for you, you're getting a new pet or a pet. That's the first thing I hear for you, and you need this influx of energy. You have a lot of new things that are coming up over the next 3 months, so there's going to be a lot of change. And this pet, I don't know why, but it feels like a familiar. So this is something that is meant for you, honey. Okay, so be ready and prepared, and don't say no when it comes up. Because this is yours. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Taikisha Scott from Alabama, who asks, "What year will Diego propose? What month and year do you see me giving birth to my first baby?"
So I feel like for you guys, it's next year for the proposal. I do see you having a child in 2024. So in hand, already having the baby. And I'm getting it's more towards the middle of the year. All right.
All right, our next question is from Jennifer, who asks, "Should I start a business from home with helping others heal trauma? I feel like it would be successful."
Yeah, you do need a little bit of education. They're showing me you getting certificates, so it's not like you're going to school. You're doing some kind of like courses that is helping you to have the certificates that you need to be successful at it. But yes, that is what you're here for, honey. That's why you've had the experiences you've had in life and why you're so good at helping people in those kinds of circumstances. So you've already found what you're here to do. You just have to find the way to do it. Okay?
All right. Our next question is from Ali Coco, who asks, "What does the month of August look like for me?"
Okay, so the beginning of August, it feels like there's some stuff that has to be cleared out. So that sometimes doesn't feel good is what I hear, but it's necessary. So that means that there's going to be certain people and certain situations that are going to change, and we're going to shut the door to. So we're not going to allow them back into our lives is what I'm hearing. And it looks to me like once we do this, you're opening yourself up to some big changes. I do hear that within the next couple of months, there's going to be a big move for you. So there's an opportunity for you that's going to change your life completely. And it's a very positive experience. So I'd take that chance.
All right. Our next question here is from D.I. Struble, or Diane Struble, who I just found here.
Okay.
She sent $24 and just says, "You are awesome."
Oh,
so feel free to put your question in.
Put your question in and I'll draw your name here. Are you still here, honey?
Yes.
She is here? Okay, perfect. I'm not supposed to look.
She's our top second viewer.
I love it. You've been here since the beginning. You are awesome. Extra question, honey. So put your question in here on the live and then just send your extra question to my Instagram, okay, honey?
Yay!
Look, my bowl is getting small. There's not a lot left in here. It's okay, I'll put all the other pieces back in after.
We've got 15 minutes left. Oh, and we raised 100K!
Yeah! You guys! Fantastic. So let's do 5 free ones then.
Yeah, I do believe that was the end of our list anyways. Was it? Okay.
Awesome. Okay, you guys can put your questions in. For 5 of you are going to get a free read.
All right. Our first question is from Angie H, who asks, what do my guides need to tell me? How many do I have?
Oh, okay. So right away I hear you have 3 guides. You have 2 female and a male. You're very... So your power, your psychic abilities and things like that comes from the feminine line. So it's really important, honey, that you start tapping into your energy and you start working with your gifts more regularly. You're very talented. They tell me you're very psychic. You're an empath, but you're also clairvoyant, which means you see things, okay? And the way that works is it's like you see it in your mind's eye, like a daydream. Okay, it's important that you start working with your gifts, because starting next year you're going to be using your gifts in a bigger way, is what I hear. Okay, so.
All right, and Diane is here now. So
perfect. Yeah, let's read hers. Yeah.
Diane asks, my daughter is in a new relationship. How do you see that going?
Oh, wow. It feels really good. I just got goosebumps. So this is definitely the right alignment for her. Okay, honey? Don't be too nosy is what I hear. I don't know why that's what they'd say, but just don't be too nosy. Allow it to progress and allow it to move in the right direction. But it feels wonderful, honey. This is definitely a positive relationship for her.
All right, Our next question is from Psychic Healer Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
And Stacy asks, any messages from Spirit? Thank you so much.
So, honey, this month for you is a month where we kind of got to take care of ourselves, and it's time to kind of take things, take it off. Okay, so they want you to relax this month and enjoy this month. Allow this, because you're going to get busy is what I'm hearing, and it feels like it's going to be a lot of work come September. So take this time to enjoy yourself and just like enjoy life, period. Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Susan, who asks, will I get selected to attend this summit at Netherlands?
Oh, yeah, you will. That's awesome. Keep me posted on that, honey, because that feels great. Wow.
All right. Amazing. Our next question is from Petra, who asks, hi, when will I finally move?
So with you, it feels like it's towards the end of this year. So not yet. The alignment isn't there for you yet, but I'm hearing it's like end of November for you. Okay.
All right. Our last free question here is from, one moment.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Hey.
All right. Our last question here is from Kathy, who asks, will I find an affordable place to live soon?
Yeah, in September is what I heard. So yeah, you will. I know it's crazy right now, eh? Yeah, it's super hard. I totally sounded Canadian just now.
All right.
It's a good thing I am.
All right, I'll read out our new list here. So in order, our next question will be from Sweet G13, then Mei Fong Wan, then Cami Ray, then Keutho, Cutho, I guess. Okay. Then Anna K. Stewart, then Crystal M400.
Perfect.
All right. Our question of the day is from Sweet G13, who asks, will I see Phil this weekend? If not, when? We're going through a rough patch now.
No, I'm hearing it's more towards the middle of August, so not yet. It's okay. Allow this rough patch to happen, honey. I feel you guys coming back together, so don't worry about it, okay? Have you been also paying attention to top gifters as well? Okay, perfect.
All right.
Sorry, it's just there's so much for you to have to pay attention to, so just making sure.
All right. Our next question here is from Mei Fong Wan, who asks, do you see which nursing program I'll be getting into this year?
So it feels to me like you're going to actually have options here, honey, but I am feeling for you, you need to be working more in, it feels like hospice. So I'm not exactly sure which program that one is, but it's really end of life care. That's what you need to be doing. It's just because you don't have issues with the end of life. That's what they say. I don't know what they mean by that, but okay. So that's the area you should focus in. Okay, honey?
All right. Our next question here is from Cami Ray, who asks, I am worried about money. I feel like my job might not hire me back due to my injury. What direction should I take career-wise? Do you see what state I'll move to?
Yeah, I do hear that you aren't going to go back to the job that you had before, honey, but that's not a bad thing, because it feels to me like you're going to get a job that pays you more and has... it just has a better experience for you completely, okay? So I'm trying to see where it is. I don't see you doing a big move this year. I feel like your big move is happening at the end of next year, okay? So you're staying where you are for now is what I see, okay? But you will have a different job that is paying you better and caring for you better is the best way to put it.
All right.
All right.
Our next question here is from Keutho. Didn't put a question in.
Okay.
Yeah,
so if you're on and
Keutho,
if you're on here, can you just put your question here in the live, and we will pay attention for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Anna K. Stewart, who asks, "Looking for a house in the fall in Nova Scotia. Should I buy a tiny house or a house on property?"
Oh, I get the tiny house. I don't know why, but I feel like it's just going to be easier for you. Yeah.
Right. Oh, and Keutho asks, "General, please."
Oh, perfect. Thank God you're still here because that just is much easier. Okay. So what I'm seeing with you is, I don't know if you're in a relationship, but it feels like there is going to be another relationship opportunity coming in, and it feels like this is like a love interest that's important. So that's the best way to put it, okay? So don't take it lightly or for granted. This person is a good vibration for you, okay? So if you're already in a relationship, I'm sorry, you have somebody new coming in. I know.
All right. Our next question here is from Crystal N400, who asks, "Will my husband Christian return back to our home this month, even after moving Isaac's schools?"
I do feel like there is going to, yeah, definitely. It doesn't feel like it's until about midway through, kind of about almost 3 weeks into the month though. Okay.
All right. And our next question here is from Amy K, who asks, "Will the legal/complaint issue turn out in my favor? How long until it's resolved?"
I get that sense that yes, it will turn out in your favor, but some of it is going to be in theirs. So it's mostly yours is what I'm seeing. It's mostly balanced into your side, but it does look like there might be some things that you're not too happy with, okay? Sorry, just be prepared for that.
All right. I do have to refresh our list here.
Okay. Do you want me to talk about all this
Sure,
stuff? Sure. All right. So I'm going to talk about the book. So this is a book. It's called The Little Light, A Soul's Journey. I channeled this book over 20 years ago. It is up for pre-order. All the money that I get from the pre-orders is to go towards getting the illustrator to finalize everything and paying for the printing costs and all of that, because I am a self-published author, which means that I have to pay for everything up front. So this book is about the soul and what the other side looks like, what we look like on the other side, what it looks like to pick our lives coming into this life here on earth, and what that looks like. Okay, I had an experience where I did cross over at 14 and I was told it wasn't my time to be here and was sent back. So I have personal experience of what the other side looks like and what we look like on the other side. So this book is great for anybody who wants to help their kids remember who and what we truly are. Wayne Dyer used to say, we are a soul having a human experience, not the other way around. And that is something that this book really helps to solidify. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, or if you have anybody in your family that you think would be interested in it, please go pre-order a copy. Everybody who helps in the beginning, supports in the beginning, is going to get a special edition copy. So the special edition copy is going to have the gold leaf, and then it's going to have gold leaf paper, and it's going to be signed by me. So you guys will get, beautiful copy. All right.
All right. Our next question. Oh, sorry. Actually, before we move on, Amy K donated $15, so she gets to be pulled from the bowl.
All right. Oh, did
Amy
we miss
K.
it?
Yes,
did we miss it?
it.
Oh,
yes.
Sorry, Amy. I didn't mean to. Extra question. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, honey, and I will get to it after the live.
All right. And our next question.
Sorry, Amy.
Is from Jamie Lucia, who has been waiting so patiently this whole time.
Good. Thank you so much, honey.
Jamie asks, "Will I get pregnant this month? If not, when?" And she donated $15.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So I'm hearing for you it's later in September. Okay, so you're gonna get pregnant in September, honey, not this month. Okay. And let's draw. Let's draw.
Woo!
Let me get you something big. Extra question.
Yay.
So just send your extra question over to my Instagram, okay, honey? I have more out than I have in. There's like so little left in the bowl.
All right. Yes, 111 on our likes, by the way.
Nice. Ooh,
Yeah.
make a wish, guys.
All right. Our new list here in order. Our next question will be from Portia Perkins. then Frankie, then Portia Perkins, then Angelica. Oh my goodness, so many Portia Perkins. So sorry, let me redo that.
Okay.
So Portia Perkins is our first question. Then Frankie. Then we have Angelica. Then Laurent Iadike. Yes, Laurent, I think.
Laurent.
Or Laurenti. Then Tika Viameiser. And then Kurt Lukawiecki.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Portia Perkins sent like 3 in a row. So I'll just read them together.
Sure.
That way it's not too hard. All right. Portia asks, will Bobby contact me and or open up more soon? He's been fairly quiet since I got back from visiting a few weeks ago and has issues expressing himself.
So I hear with that, it's going to take a few weeks before that happens. But yes, I do see that. There will be some communication, honey. Okay, so don't stress too much about that.
All right, and she also asks, when do you see me being able to buy/move into a house down the line? Do you think it will be in Texas?
Not Texas. No, I'm hearing it somewhere else. But I'm hearing 2024, honey. So it's still a little bit away.
All right.
Okay.
I do see some people are saying, I sent in a donation and didn't hear it for the 2 rounds. Did it go through? And someone said, I think I've been missed.
Oh, no. What's the name for the one that says that?
So Miss Courtney, 45, and Alexandra, 444.
Does Courtney sound like when we did? Yet?
Courtney Lloyd. No.
Okay, so we might not have gotten to you yet, honey, so don't worry. And if we do run out of time, do you have some that are like donation ones?
A couple, yeah.
A couple? Okay, so we'll try to get you guys really fast because we're almost done.
Yeah.
But don't panic. If we do finish the live and we haven't gotten through everybody, you can send all your questions over to my Instagram and I answer you guys within 24 hours, okay? Because sometimes I do have quite a few there.
All right. Our next question is from Frankie, who asks, should Ella and I get married this winter or next summer? We're having a hard time deciding.
I feel summer for you guys because it just feels more, it feels easier for some reason for everybody to get there, okay? So summer's better.
All right. Our next question
I know that little
here.
fruit fly is driving me crazy.
Our next question here is from Angelica, who asks, am I currently pregnant and is it a girl?
Not yet, but I do feel like you are going to be pregnant, honey. It's going to be a boy, but it's healthy. You will have a girl, though, I do hear.
All right. Someone said, I don't have Instagram.
Okay, if you don't have Instagram, that's okay. You can send it to my email, which is rebeccadragonheart44@gmail.com, okay?
Okay. Our next question is
how much time do we have left, just so everybody knows?
Yeah, we've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay, yeah, so it will be almost done. Don't panic, though. I always get through to everybody here, okay?
Okay. Our next question here is from Laurenti DK, who asks, will Jordan and I reconcile? We've been no contact for 9 years. Should I reach out first?
So I hear somebody else is coming into your experience, honey. The name, like, it's Alex, I get. So I'm going to say no, there's no reconciliation in the sense that you're asking. I do feel like there will be communication at some point, but I'm not seeing togetherness, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Tika Viameiser, who asks, anything new for me in my life?
Yeah, so be prepared for a new relationship coming in, but I also do see over the next 6 months that there's a lot of big changes when it comes to your finances, but in a good way, okay? So I'm seeing positive changes around like money and career, okay? So just be prepared for that, and you do have a new relationship coming in that's going to be an important relationship. It's not always romantic, but I do feel like this one is. Okay.
All right. Our next question here is from Portia Perkins, who asks, what do you see around my job search this year and being able to find a remote job? I was holding off, but I'm feeling unfulfilled. Updated my resume / slowly started seeing what's out there.
So I do feel like for you, you're going to land something in October. Okay. So it's going to take a little bit before you find what you're looking for, where it's the right fit. Okay. So in October is when you'll find it. Just keep putting your resume out there, honey, and do not settle is what they say. Because if you settle, you're not going to be happy, and we know that.
All right. The next 3 questions that we have are all these ones, so we'll do all of them, okay?
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Right, so,
is that the last of them? You don't know?
There's still
a few
more, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So once we're done with these ones, then I want you to just go through and get all of these ones, and then
Yeah.
We'll just do them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Our next question here is from Court Luca Wiecki, again, hello, who asks, what is the future for me and H? And she donated $24.
Yay! So you guys definitely have a soul connection, and it shows me that you guys are meant to have a long-lasting relationship here. So please do whatever you can to maintain healthy communication with each other, okay? It's super important that you guys are sticking together as a soul contract situation. So that means that you put this person in your life path for a reason, and it is a deep-seated soul reason, okay? So don't let this person go, okay? We're gonna drive.
All right.
I got one. Mini read.
Mini read.
Yay! So just email me and just let me know that you got that, okay, honey? I mean, I will know anyways, but
Good job.
yeah, that's awesome.
All right. Our next question here.
This is another one, right?
Yeah. Is from TLE1540. And they sent $24.
Yay!
They ask, anything from my mom?
Yeah, so your mom, it's such a gentle, loving energy, honey, and very healing when she comes into your space. So I feel her around mostly when you're going through a lot of stressful things. Like, she does come around other times as well, but she's always there when you're under pressure, okay? And one of the things that I get as a message from her is, don't take life too seriously. It's meant to be fun. Please just like let go of the stressy stuff. She's got such a lovely energy, and it's very soft and healing. When she comes in, I see like almost like a pink color. So that's important, I guess, she's telling me. So the pink is important. So just know that she's there healing you, honey, specifically, okay? And she does dream with you, she tells me, okay? Yeah. Oh, and then we're gonna draw.
Yeah.
Draw time, draw time! Another mini reading.
Nice.
Good job. Wow, that's fantastic. Yay. This has been much better, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
All right. Our next question here is from Ali Coco, who asks, what is the name or letter of my forever person? Do I know them or know of them? When will I meet them? Will we have kids? If not, will I ever have any more kids? And she sent $24.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay, so I got an A. It's like A-N. That's what I'm hearing for you, okay? And this person is coming into your life, it feels like early next year, so be ready is what they're telling you. Be open and receptive. Do not, it's really important that you're clear on what you're looking for in your partner, okay, honey? So make sure you're open and receptive. They do say get out there, and I do feel like you're going to meet them through somebody in your family, okay? And I'm going to pick for you.
Yeah!
Let's go. Extra question!
Nice. That's for Ali Coco.
Perfect.
All right. We are just on the brink of 120.
Yay.
So we'll have a couple free questions as well at the end.
Yes.
All right. Just looking here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. I see.
Yeah.
It's
That
okay.
was our
Just
timer?
ignore that for
Yeah.
a sec. It's okay. We're going to do a couple more here.
Yeah. All right. Sunny is our next question here. SONI. And they sent $24. Yay! So Sony, I believe is what it is. Sony asks, how will I meet my love? Any initial or name coming up?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I get M for you. It might be Michael. It's an M. That's what I'm getting. It could be, yeah. I'm getting an M for sure. And this person is coming in. I hear you're meeting them. It looks like it might be an online thing, actually. So I don't always see that, but that's what I'm seeing. It's like an online site of some sort, okay? And not necessarily a dating app, though. It might be through something else, okay? So just be open in that area. It's not necessarily a dating site, but it is online is how you guys are connecting, okay? And sometimes that can just be there a long distance as well, though, okay? So, but it is an M that I'm getting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it! Extra question! All right.
So we did reach 120.
Oh, yay!
So
all right.
We can do a couple free questions.
Yeah,
while
let's
I'm
do a
searching
couple.
for our other ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our first free question here is from Daphne, who asks, will my dad manage to move overseas next year?
Yes. Yep.
Nice.
That was
All
an
right.
easy one. Hey?
And our next one is from Rachel, who asks, switching up career soon, not sure where to begin. Guidance, will the move be helpful?
Yes, it will, in the sense that you're going to meet the right people in this in this way. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely the right move. I do feel for you, it's self-employment. So whatever you're doing, you're in charge. Okay, so and make sure you're using your creativity, they say. Mm-hmm.
All right. I did find our other ones here, but we'll just finish these ones.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Carla, who asks, "Is my late husband around me?"
Oh yeah, and there's a little dog with him, or like medium size, like 30-pound dog is what I'm seeing when he comes through. He's showing me like this dog. To me, it's little, but it's maybe not little. And he does tell me that he'll touch your hair, he will tug on you, he glitches your phone a lot, and he messes with the electricity when he's around, and he does sit beside you quite often. Okay, honey, so just know that you're not imagining it. You feel him. He tells me you feel him when he comes in, and so he's very present in your space. Okay, that's the most important thing that you need to know. And I do get, the love carries forward, still there, still caring, still watching over you, and really guiding and helping you. Okay, honey?
All right. Mm-hmm. Our next question is from, one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I lost it.
It's okay.
Is from... Here we go. Laura, who asks, "Will I get pregnant soon? Not sure if we should continue with our fertility clinic."
Yeah, I do feel like you will. It's funny because it almost feels like as you give up and let go, that's when it happens. I'm getting 4 months that you'll be pregnant. Okay, honey?
All right. And this is our last one. Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go. Our last free question here is from Shays, who asks, "When will Jay and I have a baby?"
So you're destined to have a child in 2024. So you'll be pregnant during 2023 towards the last part, and you're going to have the baby in 2024, I hear. All right.
All right. And we have our last
Okay. Those are your last ones? Yeah. All right, guys. So this is the last bit for this live. If you have questions still left over, please send them over to my Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, send them over to my email, which is rebeccadragonheart44@gmail.com. Okay. And I will answer you guys within the next 24 hours. Doesn't take me usually more than that. Sometimes it can, but not usually. Okay.
All right, our next question here is from Sheila, who asks, "I feel very drained in my marriage. Will we divorce or will things get better?" And she sent $24.
Awesome. Okay. So it does feel like you guys are kind of moving towards this like separating and ending the relationship. However, I do hear from your guides that this is something that can be salvaged, so you don't necessarily have to go that way, but you feel tired and done. So it's going to be about you shifting yourself in a different direction, okay? It doesn't have to end is what I hear, but that is the energy that's where it's heading, okay? So just be prepared for that, okay, honey?
All right. Woo! Extra question!
Extra! Look at! All right.
All right. And our next
It's hard to see it because it gets all blurry when I do it.
All right. Our next question is from Keutho, Keutho, who sent $24 and says, "Hi, love the readings. Will my daughter get a better job and when? Also, will she get her other dog back?"
No, she won't get the other dog back. Sorry. I hear that she's going to have an opportunity for a new job coming in October. Okay, so there is going to be, I don't know if she's looking, but there seems to be an offer for a different position or something better that's going to come along for her. Okay, and this is one that had
yeah.
All right, so we're going to do a draw. Extra question.
Nice.
It's so blurry, sorry.
All right.
All right.
And our last one is Dana Hardesty, who needs to put her question in here.
Okay.
She sent $15 so we can do her
perfect.
draw now.
Dana, I'm going to do your draw now. What is the last name? Hardesty. So Dana, if you can put your question in, okay, honey? Extra question. So you will get a question answered here and then an extra question sent to my Instagram, okay, honey? Anybody who is left who hasn't had their questions answered, send them over to my Instagram. If we did miss you for the draw, on my next draw, I don't have my book. I don't remember when the next draw is.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay. I will make an announcement for the next one. If there's any leftover, I'll make sure to do the draw. Actually, you know what? I'll do the draw, and you can watch the video the following day and see what your prize was. Okay. Hopefully, we didn't miss anybody, and we got all of the prize
There are a couple people
ones.
saying that they donated $15.
Okay.
But I don't see them here yet.
Okay. So if we missed you and we haven't gotten to you for this one, I will make sure on the next live that I will draw your prize, but send your questions over anyways. Okay, so I will definitely answer your questions now, but I will do the draw at the beginning of the live. Okay, I didn't have anybody left over from yesterday's. We got everybody, but if I've missed a few here today, I'll make sure that you are the first ones. So make sure that you check my YouTube afterwards, and then you'll see what your prize is. Okay?
And Dana sent in her question.
Awesome. Okay.
All right, so Dana asks, you told me a career path was sales. My question is, how do I get started? What should I do?
So first of all, just look for a job in sales. I feel like for you, anything that you decide to do is going to be successful as long as you're doing the sales aspect of things, honey. You're very successful in that kind of energy, okay? And make sure it's something that's in alignment with, like, it has to be something that you would want to buy yourself, if that makes any sense. So I don't want you to go and get into sales, say, selling cars, because you're not necessarily going to be a car salesman, right? So it's got to be something that you are passionate about, and then that's where that will happen for you. Okay. And I do feel like you're getting that job soon, so don't worry about how it's going to happen. It's just going to happen for you. Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. Yay! Thank you so much, you guys. Again, if you did a $15 or more donation and I didn't get to you on the live, I will be going through all of the emails to make sure of everybody that I maybe missed. I will draw you in the beginning of my next live, which is usually just a couple of days from now. And I will upload the video to YouTube, so you can always go and see, and I'll say the name, and then I will do the draw, okay? But please send your questions over to my Instagram now, or my email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. But please include your email so I can verify your donation, okay? All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you so much, and I will be back on it again in a few days, okay? Mwah. Love you guys.